Hello, welcome back to the Tinkertails channel. If you're not...
We should swap seats just for this one.
Just to confuse people. I know, we always sit on this side. It's because we film things in batches. If you hadn't already known.
I'm out of clean t-shirts.
If you've not been here before, hello, I am Vicky and this is Richard.
Bonada.
Bonada. He's Welsh, in case you hadn't noticed. And we are doing the last of our, because this is the last one we've got to do, the last of the top 5 revisited series.
Let's come up with some other fillers. There's still 50 plus weeks until we go.
So we're going back to the top 5s that I filmed when I very first started vlogging to see if anything has changed, because lots of new things have happened since then. We've been on different rides, new things have been built. So yeah, we are going back to those and seeing if anything has changed. And this is the last one, and it is the underrated. Top 5 underrated. We've done overrated, so now we're saying things that we think are underrated, so that maybe not a lot of people think are great, but that we truly love.
Just disclaimer, I've been saying I'm not allowed to be as controversial as last time.
Yeah, no, that was bad. Oh. So my top 5 from last time is the People Mover in Magic Kingdom, the 3 Caballeros ride in Epcot, the 2 treks in Animal Kingdom, so the Maharaja Jungle Trek and the Pangani Forest Trail, Journey into the Imagination with Figment, and I cannot read your writing. Oh, Carousel of Progress.
She obviously can read my writing, just like to make a little...
Do you know what? I'm going to change one of them. Apart from that, they're all staying. So on my top 5 of underrated, we're going to stick with the People Mover.
That's on mine as well.
That's on yours as well. Ah, you can't beat it, can you?
Bit of people watching.
Yeah, you can't beat the Tomorrowland People Mover. It's generally a walk-on. If it's not a walk-on, you know it's an exceedingly busy day in Magic Kingdom. But it's just such a nice little sit-down, isn't it? For 5 minutes, have a look at the people. You get some great views of the castle, don't you? Yeah. That you wouldn't see, especially at night.
Sometimes see Space Mountain lit up.
Yeah, Space Mountain's down. They generally have the lights on, so that's very cool to see the Space Mountain track and realise just how little clearance room there is between your head and the track above you. Yeah, it's just a must-do for us, isn't it? Every time. Absolutely have to do People Mover. Love it. So yeah, that's staying on my list. Next, staying on my list is the 3 Caballeros Grand Fiesta Tour in the Mexican Pavilion in Epcot.
We love that ride.
I love that ride. Is that on your list? It's not on your list, is it?
It's not, no, but...
It is a great one. We are the caballeros, the 3 caballeros. They say we are birds of a feather. Love it. And we've been on it with the animatronics, haven't we, at the end?
Yeah, the new
animatronics that they put in of Donald, Panchito and Jose. Brilliant. So good. I love that ride. And you get to go around in like the restaurant and stuff, don't you? It's such a cool little ride in aircon. Normally doesn't have much of a wait, does it?
But no, it did last year. It had quite a bit of waits last year.
Yeah, but that was just, everything was crazy busy last year, wasn't it? I don't quite know what happened, but yeah.
Jersey week,
yeah, loved it. So what's next on your list then?
PhilharMagic. I loved PhilharMagic.
Yeah, I think this is what's going to replace, I think I'm going to keep this one on my list as well, PhilharMagic. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the Magic Kingdom. And we were just watching, weren't we, Nibbles and Bubbles.
It's
top 5.
Top.
It's her top in the Magic Kingdom. It's Shari's top ride in the Magic Kingdom, or attraction. And I'd say it's pretty high up for us. It is.
I think it's the first thing I ever did at Disney World was PhilharMagic.
I don't know, I wasn't with you that first time.
No.
Never. No.
Didn't even know you existed.
No, but there we go.
Apart from potentially walking past each other in Germany when we were like 15.
Yeah. I should caveat that actually. We both did German exchanges, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we've both got a photo of us in front of a chocolate factory.
In the exact same place.
In the exact same
spot. That would have been the same couple of weeks.
Within the same couple of weeks we were both there, weren't we?
Yeah. Kind of scary.
Random.
So no, that's not my photos.
Random. But yeah, no, PhilharMagic just gives you all the Disney feels, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I think I prefer it. They have brought it into Disneyland Paris now, but it's not the same in Disneyland Paris.
No, it's not set up, is it? It's just the show. Whereas
it's just the film. Whereas you have, I love we have Donald at the back when he gets shot with the cannon. It's brilliant. It's just classic Disney. We love that. Really, really good. So yeah, that is I'm going to keep that one on my list as well.
Add into that as well the Muppets for the same sort of.
No, you have that. I'm taking the Muppets. Yes, there we go. So yeah, I have knocked off the Jungle Trek and Pagani Forest Trail, even though they are brilliant and I think they are underrated. I'm replacing them with the Muppets. Thank you. Muppet Vision 3D is a classic, and I don't think they should ever get rid of it. It does need updating. I will give it that. It should be updated with maybe a new film and a bit of better technology. But it's brilliant. So funny. I love the Muppets. I love all the puns as you're going in.
Yeah.
All the
the jokes as you're in there.
The jokes as you're in there.
Salter and Waldorf at the top. Statler and Waldorf at the top.
It's classic. I love it. So yeah, you have PhilharMagic. I'm going to have Muppet Vision 3D as an underrated attraction. Oh, so good. I mean, I know I've got a real affinity to the Muppets, being that I was a puppeteer for a few years. But I can still puppeteer. I just don't do it anymore. But yeah, I love the Muppets so much. So yeah, next up on your list,
The American Adventure.
America, spread your golden wings. Oh. No, do you know what? I'll give you that. It is a good show. It's just very American centric.
But it all is. Oh, Canada is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
the
but
French one is. That's the whole point of
it's just you can see the ego of America shining through it. that's the thing of it. I think it's a good show, and it's very informative.
It's educational.
It's educational.
And it's uplifting. It does remind you of history.
Yeah, it is good. I mean, I'm not a big fan of audio animatronics, which is why, like, in that one, I don't know why, but they freak me out a little bit more than, like, say, Carousel of Progress. But yeah, we always go and watch it, don't we? We always go and watch it at least once. It is a good show.
I like seeing what they've changed in the last bit, like the last montage.
Yeah, we always used to find it really funny, didn't we? When Lance Armstrong was in that last film montage, and then obviously he got outed as being a dirty thief, chief.
Well, yeah,
dirty chief. Oh my god, a dirty cheat. And then he was still in there afterwards, but they've cut him out now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do enjoy that one, so I'll give you that one. So next up on mine is Journey into the Imagination with Figment. I'm keeping that one. It's a classic.
That has got popular again. I remember last time we were there, the queues for it.
It was wow. Really you actually,
queues. I've never queued for it.
No, it had really long queues. Figment has kind of become like a cultural icon.
Yeah.
Like there is, everyone. It's a road you either love or hate. I think you either love Figment or you hate him. But I am obviously a fan of Figment. He is still my Patronus. I will have a Figment tattoo before we go next year. I love him and I love that ride. It's just a classic, and I'm not. It's still underrated. I'm not getting rid of it. You have to go on Figment.
Yeah, I like Figment. I've got no problem going to Figment.
So last up, is it last up?
No, two to
two to
I've
go.
Still got two. How have we done that?
I don't know.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. You confuse things.
I don't know. Go on. Next for you.
Carousel of Progress is still on there.
Yeah, Carousel of Progress is still on mine as well.
It's the history for Carousel of Progress that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to read what I've done now. I've said both of mine. I must have missed you out at some point. But yeah, no, Carousel of Progress. Like I said, I am scared of waxworks and audio animatronics, but I love Carousel of Progress. It's quintessential Disney.
Yeah.
It really is. And the fact that it was designed by Walt Disney, and it's one of the few things in Orlando, Walt Disney World, that Walt created and had a hand in from start to finish. And I have to say, we did go on it a couple of times last year. At one point we sat really near the front, and I did not like that.
Yeah.
I did not like that. I have to be sitting quite far back. I don't like being so close to the animatronics, but it's just brilliant. And it makes me feel good, and it's aircon, and it's a nice sit down for half hour.
Yeah.
And I love it. Really love it.
You don't like my next one.
No, I don't really like your next one.
It's the Hall of Presidents.
I dislike this intently.
But it's the reason it's on my underrated list is that was sort of the birthplace of animatronics. Wasn't the Abraham Lincoln in there the first one of the first animatronics?
I think it might have been. It was
that's where
it was. That was the one at Disneyland, California.
Yeah.
Something with Mr. Lincoln.
Yeah.
Can't remember what it's called.
But that's
Great moments with Mr. Lincoln.
Yeah, but that's why I like it. It's the evolution of animatronics, and it's a nice bit of history when you learn about the presidents and how they've come around. granted, there's
It did make me laugh when we were there last time because they had security.
yeah.
They've never had security in there before.
Even George W. was left alone and
Yeah,
respected.
they never had security in there, but obviously now that they have
Him,
the ginger orange tango man, they have to have security in there, which is that just shows what kind of man he is, doesn't it, really?
But now we're getting political, so back to Disney.
I know, sorry, it just annoys me. I mean, the reason I don't like it is because there are so many animatronics on there, and my issue with it is they all move, like, even when
they're not
talking, they are moving and they are looking at you and they are looking at each other.
That's why
it's
the underrated side is how brilliantly it is done.
It scares the poo out of me. It really does. It terrifies me. I don't like it.
And air conditioning and hot
power. Yeah, it's a nice sit down, but I generally won't really watch it. I'll kind of sit there with my eyes closed. It's weird that I can't cope with that, but I can cope with the others. But I think it is just because there's so many of them on stage at one point, and they're all moving, and I hate it. And they're all blinking, and they're all leaning forwards, and it all looks like they're talking to each other, and it terrifies me. I really don't like it. But I'll give you that it is underrated.
We're looking forward to doing the tour where you go into the halls into American Adventure.
Yeah, we want to do the backstage magic tour at some point. And the reason I've put it off so long is because
you're up close with
you go backstage at
the
American Adventure and get to see the animatronics, and I don't know how I'd be with that. So that's why we've not done that one. We will do it at some point, I'm sure. So thank you very much for watching this Top 5 Revisited series. That is us done. Please give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Hit that like button down below. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of our top 5 most underrated attractions. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Also, let us know if there are any other new top 5s that you would like us to do that we haven't covered in this little series, because I'm sure there's loads we could do. So let us know if there's any that you would like to hear from us. Yeah. We'll always give you our honest opinions, even if they are rather unpopular. But
we don't know. Mine might have been very popular, and people might agree with me.
We don't know at the time of filming this one, do we?
No.
But yeah. If you're not already, please consider subscribing to our my Diddy. It's not quite ours yet. My Diddy little channel. It'd be great to have you along. And as always, let's see if we can get this right for the last one. The most important thing is to
have a magical day.
Yay!
It's written on the bottom.
And we will see you really soon, guys. Bye!